Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs. There's the whistle, and here we go. Tony Adams. Now, there is a proper defender, Jim.
Well, not too many Englishmen can rival his leadership qualities, Peter.
He just had so many strengths. You could go on all day about him, couldn't you?
Well,
it's Drogba! Oh, the ball's... Oh, it's fallen kindly here! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that silenced the crowd, Peter. Item 1 on the to-do list. Done.
And he's quick to return it. Good read, needed to be. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
That pass has been well intercepted. That's a shade optimistic. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, nicely intercepted. Now it's Haaland. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Owen. And he's picked out the run. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, that was vital. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Liverpool clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
He's being urged to shoot. Looking for the run. Gerrard. And he's cut it out. Knocks it into space. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Tries to play it through. It's a pretty loose pass. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Swansea clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Well read, nice interception. And it's Berbatov. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Sylvestre with a fine tackle.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Adams kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Haaland. Palmer. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Berbatov unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well, that's well spotted. Spread to the right. And that has found him in acres of space. Oh, good climb! No, not the best of headers. Gerrard gathers from the goal kick. This looks promising. Lampard with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Oh, no joy this time.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. And that has put paid to that. And that is a little undercooked. Berbatov. Alexander-Arnold has it in a wide position. That's a sharp pass.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Robson. Sylvestre. Robson. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That is ended up in no man's land. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And that could set him on his way. Berbatov! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, it's prompt.
And the whistle goes for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Please
Any
turn
strong
your
opinions on the
attention to
first
screen
half?
for information
Haven't played that
provided by the
badly.
local
Getting
police.
caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that and still very much in this game.
Swansea are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for.
Substitution.
The second period is underway. Swansea leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And it's Gerrard. Aimed beyond the defence.
Swansea couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
The message is clear, none shall pass. And here's Haaland. Nicely weighted ball. Probing pass. Romero cuts it out. Swansea do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Played into space. Oh, played through for the wide man. In with the challenge. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. He's found space here. That is good alertness. O'Reilly has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Swansea are still that goal to the good. And here's Bobatov. Oh, shot at goal! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Palmer really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Quality ball.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. This is a promising build-up. Makaleli is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Great vision. Adams promptly onto that, and that is that. And this is Owen. Oh, now he can... And he's decided to go for it.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Eze. Coming on the field is...
Oh, it's played into the area.
18, Shevchenko.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's approaching that time where you...
That's rather hopeful. It's off target and by quite a way.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
O'Reilly looking for options for movement. Owen does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Shevchenko. Swansea are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
He won't be happy with that one. Shevchenko. "75 minutes played. And here's Haaland. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Can he finish? And that's a tidy finish. Right back in it. Almost no time remaining. Game still on.
After 79
Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Erling Haaland. Substitution on the field. Number 22.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, now they've saved themselves. You can really sense a change in the whole atmosphere here. It's going to be pretty manic from now to the final whistle.
29.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Shevchenko is herring after that one. Now it's Owen. Short changes him with that pass. And he's been shifted off it. And here's Owen. Searching pass he's played there. Now it's Drogba. De Bruyne. Havertz. That's a cute ball. No, he's just misjudged that one. Gerrard. De Bruyne. And it's De Bruyne. McAllister. Now it's Haaland. The muscular approach does pay off here.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Adams gets across to intercept that. Gets a good foot in there. Played out towards the right wing. Haaland, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. So that means another 30 minutes football. So, Jim, any strong opinions after all of that?
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
The stadium gate,
No winner after 90 minutes, another 30 minutes, hopefully to make a difference.
Substitution on the field, number 11.
90 minutes gone and
Number
nothing
10,
between them still.
De Bruyne. Number 13.
Swansea conceded an
Coming on the
equaliser late
field,
on.
number
Now they have to do it
21,
all again. Do they have what it takes?
Number 24.
He's having a pop!
Number 4.
Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Substitution in
Swansea
progress.
are making a change now. Nice looking ball. Guardiola cuts out the pass. Adams. No way through. Duke to McAllister. It's gone out for a throw-in. Gerrard. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, that's a key interception. And here's Shevchenko. And that is a good ball to find him. And Shevchenko! And no, he couldn't find the finish. It's their second corner of the game. Not gone well. Shevchenko! And that's another fine save. Dixon. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Oh, he's been caught napping. It's a searching pass. Adams kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. No way through, so back it comes. Now it's Haaland. That has been cut short. Gerrard. And it's Fernandez.
Added time.
And Shevchenko. O'Shea. That is a great pick out. Haaland. And he shoots! Incredible! Just incredible! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! And it is half-time in extra time.
And a quick reminder today to please take
The team's then separated by just one significant moment. How telling will that be? The next 15 minutes will decide. And so the last chance to find a winner. This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Looking for a runner. Always onto this. And here's Shevchenko. Pinches it off him.
Shevchenko really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
McAllister. He's found a way past. Not the most accurate pass. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Gerrard. Looking to play him in.
Liverpool really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Oh, important interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition...
Goes for the shot! That's got him rattled. And that is as far as it goes. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. Well, certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a sterling job carrying out the instructions. Thoroughly enjoyable.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, it's hard not to be impressed with Achraf Hakimi, who has proven himself in many of the top leagues at such a young age, Peter. He's tactically very astute, he's versatile anywhere on that right flank, and you see him make overlap after overlap, and he loves to stretch defences.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. There's the whistle. Well, it's a formation, this, Jim, with a packed midfield, isn't it?
Yeah, and it allows for a lot of flexibility, Peter. You know, combative without the ball, expansive with it. It's a system that's naturally going to ask an awful lot from your central striker, but also for anyone positioned out wide. You're the key supply route, and at the same time, the defensive cover. So, effectively, you're the lungs and legs of the team.
Now it's Mbappe, spread to the right. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Big chance! Big moment! Massive goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
After 7 minutes is
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Riyad. And it's Mazraoui. El Ainaoui. Hakimi.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Hakimi. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. He's got away. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Mazraoui plays it short. Tries a shot! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Albert Ferrer. And it's Thuram. Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Played out towards the right wing. And it's El Khanous. Now it's Messi. Lampard. And that pass just didn't quite work.
Morocco genuinely seem like a side that's confident with the quality they have out wide. They certainly like their little intricate combinations and link-ups.
Well, that's the impression I'm getting.
Yeah, I think you'll want to make sure you give the opposition a different look with each attack, variation, unpredictability. You know, that's always key to success.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Lampard looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Here's Vieira. Thuram. And it's Lampard. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And this is Lampard. He is just caressing the ball. Cross goes in there. Oh, important interception. Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that would have been some goal.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Tries to get it clear. Lampard. And that has been cleared. El Ainaoui. Diop. And Unahi. Nicely spread. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Great work on the overlap. And he's picked it up out wide. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Albert Ferrer. Thuram. Vieira. Here's a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Played back into the centre. But it's Thuram. Lampard has found the net here, of course. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Decent hit from there. One 0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Unahi. It's a really well-measured ball. And it's Hakimi. Aims beyond the defence. Unahi. That's good play. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Ball in towards the middle. Keeper's dealt with that. That has been knocked clear. Thuram. Messi. Now, can they get him away? El Khanous. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, he's been caught. Oh, shooting chance! El Ainaoui attempts a clearance. Hakimi. Mazraoui. And it's made its way to him. Mazraoui. And for the first half, that is that. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
And a quick announcement for the
benefit back on the first 45 minutes.
Okay, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Spain just ahead here in a tight game. They are 1-0 to the good. Away we go again. Spain currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Riyad. And Diop. Unahi. Oh, good spread. And here's Brahim Diaz. Great vision. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, some astute defending there. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Riyad. El Khanous. Spread out to the left. And it's Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Diop does really well to win the ball there. Unahi. He's had it taken off him. Can he get on the end of this? Mbappe!
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
Spain are still that goal to the good. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And he's heaved it away. And smartly reclaimed. Diop. Riyadh.
The attendance for this match was 80,314.
So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Now that looks a decent ball. He's having a hit! Hakimi can clear it away. Looking for the run. Unahi. Well, that pass isn't the best. Riyadh. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Diop. Just eases him off the ball. Riyadh. Oh, this looks sharp. And it's Mazraoui. And El Kanous chooses to go cross-field. And it's Diaz. Tries to pass it through.
Morocco really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Thuram. It's Albert Ferrer. Silvestre. Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. Now Albert Ferrer. He's going to be disappointed with that. Threads one in. Oh, it's come to nothing. Albert Ferrer. Thuram. And it's Lampard. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Foot in. Lampard. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Spain surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. And he's being shifted off it. Thuram.
Pretty robust defending. Spain can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
El Ainaoui. Spain close now to seeing this one through to the end. Messi gets into a good position. That is lovely. Messi making good progress on the right-hand side. Well, that defending is Arno. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Lampard taking in the accolades, having been... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's down to business here.
Well, Peter, it's going to be interesting to see what role Kubu's been given here. While he can play across the front line, we know, I'd like to see him get free rein on that right-hand side and just thrive in the space.
Yeah, I can see that. He is quite a phenomenon, isn't he? Born in Japan, schooled in Catalonia.
Yeah, and he's got that great pace that allows him to go past full-backs, and there's a real directness to his game too.
Just a terrific talent by any measure. A probing pass. Dink through. Oh, he's having a go! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, he's done so well then. Almost the perfect link-up. There was a split second there for the perfect finish too. Shame he didn't take it.
And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Kamada. Searching pass he's played there. Tries to play it through. He's on it. Can he get away? Yamal! Goal! Spain! And it's Spain who take the lead. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So, a breakthrough already. Crossed into the box. Kubo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Kubo. Now it's Yamal. And here's Kubo. Spain leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. And it's Kubo. Rodri does really well to win the ball there. Great vision. He can run onto that. Well read, nice interception. Quarter of an hour played. Well, nicely intercepted. Not the most accurate pass. Nakayama is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. That is good alertness. Kamada. Space for him to turn and look. He's picked his way through. Takes a towering header. It's hit the crossbar. And another try. Oh, good finish. They have come roaring back.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Kubo duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Japan restore parity.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Now it's Yamal. Now that's well seen too. Now he's off and running. That pass has been well intercepted. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. And it's Kubo. Now that looks a decent ball. And it's been played through. And that pass just didn't quite work. Oh, that's a key interception. Looking to play him in. Gavi. Referee has just said play on. Looking for options for movement. Kamada. Rodri calmly anticipates. Referee's given a throw. That has not gone well. It's a really well-measured ball. It's out of play, and it is a goal kick. Good ball, good take. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And the ball's gone astray. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Ito. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Yamal. That has been cut short. He's in a great position here. Japan have it back and can go again. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And that is high.
I was expecting him to play it in until I saw his run-up.
David Villa wins the duel this time. Threads one in. Shoots! Oh, it's hit the post! And he's there to get it away. Kamada. And that's gone loose. This is Iniesta. It's Iniesta! He's delivered all right! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Spain have their lead. And the referee has blown for half-time. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. Either side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Spain leading, but only just 2-1 the scoreline.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
So we're underway for the second half. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Now it's Villa. No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Iniesta. And that is a little undercooked. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Kakatani. Couldn't squeeze it through. Aims beyond the defence. Now that is a hefty challenge. Played up towards the front line. Oh, easy pickings there. Kamada. And he was quick to react. And there's a fine touch.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
And it's hit the woodwork and out! A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. And this is Kakitani. Oh, that's well spotted. Tries one from range. That's a cute ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now, this could be a chance.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Oh no, he's got that wrong. He's shifting through the gears here. Stood up well to him there. Yamal given the lift of his goal. Rodri, and he cuts out the supply. Ito.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Pass is just off target. Pedri. And the pass is intercepted. Nice looking ball. That's a lovely, neat pass. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Kamada. Pedri cuts it out. Iniesta conjures time and space where few can. Japan can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Now here's a chance! Oh, that was vital. And it's skewed. Iniesta! Crossbar comes to the rescue. He won't be happy with that one. And a chance! And he's gone looking for safety.
Spain clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Now, can they get him away? Kamada is onto this. No, that was never going to make it. And this is Kakitani. Over to the right flank. Iniesta. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Knocks it out wide. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And this is Kakitani. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. It's Kakitani! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Pedri, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Spain nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Spain close now to seeing this one through to the end. Now he's got space here. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Takai.
Well,
oh, terrible pass. Takai. And there goes the final whistle. Spain have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Yamal claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides went full pelt trying to win this. A throwback to games gone by.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We stand for the national anthem of Switzerland.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
So it's down to business here. And he cuts out the supply. Now he's off and running. Muscular approach does pay off here. Zakaria providing an outlet on that flank. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up.
There's the header! Harmlessly behind. That has ended up in no man's land. He's being urged to shoot. Can he get on the end of this? He's through here. No, that's been intercepted. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, nicely intercepted. That is a great pick out. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Spain clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And the keeper gets his hands on it. Xhaka spots it and intercepts. First quarter of an hour gone. And here's Mbolo. Great vision. Played into the box. And the shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
And it's been taken short. Cross to the back post. Oh, well played. Alvedi strokes it back.
Yeah, probably the best option. It had to go back.
Spain still without a single shot on target. Well-timed, excellent interception. It's a really well-measured ball. Nicely weighted ball. Mbappe! Mbappe! Goal! Spain! And it's Spain who take the lead. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Spain have taken the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Mbappe finds himself offside. Granit Xhaka looking to pass their way up the pitch. Spain are benefiting from a lot of movement up front, are they not?
Yeah, and if you're looking to play people in with passes from midfield, you really need willing runners who aren't looking to just...
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Will play through for the wide man. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is.
There they go, hunting again.
Well measured. Oh, just skips past his man. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Xhaka! Magnificent from Xhaka! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. That is remarkable, all square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Delivered low. Raya deals with that nice and simple. Tries to pass it through. Oh, that's fabulous. Hazard unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. The most accurate pass. Thuram. Oh, that's well spotted.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
De Bruyne. Silvestre is always looking to play quality balls. And he's worked it through. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Ricardo Rodriguez. It's Freuler. Vargas. Lampard has created one goal already. He'll try from distance! Mbappe! Irrepressible! He's got himself an absolute peach. And they've got their lead back. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Spain are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And that's been intercepted. And that brings the first half to a close. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. Either side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Spain are leading by one in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. The second period is underway. Threads one in. And Messi! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
That's a simple one for the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Azar. Granit Xhaka. And now the breakaway. That's a little off target. Azar. And here's Messi. Freuler. The referee's awarded a free kick. Freuler. De Bruyne. De Bruyne can so cleverly bypass the press. And it's Azar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Mbappe! Oh, it's come loose. And that's played in low. Deftly away. Freuler. Switzerland are looking to break at pace. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. He's having a hit! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Lampard is offering a wry smile there.
And that's not going to trouble anybody. Well, he can only improve on that one next time. Switzerland choosing to make the first change.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Zakaria. It's Freuler. Mbappe being watched hawkishly here.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match, and at last their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Zakaria has the space to scheme. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Switzerland really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical. Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Zakaria. Now it's Okafor. Now it's Mbolo. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. He is through here. De Bruyne. Oh, good spread. Oh, they can break here. Okafor ventures forward. That'll be a throw. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Cambio de jugadores.
And it's Zakaria. Now that looks a decent ball. Okafor has it out wide and in space. Cross needs to be good. Cleared away.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Freuler, spread to the right. The ball has bounced loose now. Okafor receives it in a good position here. And that is expertly dealt with. Looking for the run. Hazard in acres of space out wide. Mbappe. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. It's a quick one. And he can thump it away. Well, now here's a good battle. Bicep to bicep. Crosses it in. Oh, that's a fine interception. Nicely spread. Now it's Okafor.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Very much into the last knockings. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
He's picked his way through. He's had a shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
And he's taking no chances there.
Spain can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Okafor. Okafor makes a move down the right. And it's De Bruyne. And the number on the board is 3. Granit Xhaka. Now it's Okafor. Vargas. Now can he find a finish? And that is masterful defending. That's at the end. Spain have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Mbappe voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides went full pelt trying to win this. A throwback to games gone by.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The crowd rises for the national anthem of Belgium. It is our understanding that they've gone with a 4-5-1.
Well, the lone striker has to be prepared to do some of the work himself, but essentially he needs two of the three central midfielders to make runs beyond him and trust that the wide men can service the penalty box and make those link-up runs from out to in. He should get plenty of support with this setup.
There's the whistle. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But
Messi! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Engages and forces him off the ball. De Bruyne did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Great vision. Oh, he's found support out wide. De Bruyne. That's going wide left. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's De Bruyne. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Meunier. Now Trossard. Onana. And it's Meunier. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Doku. That has been slung wide. Doku is onto this. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Oh, well played. Messi.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And here's the Catalana. Silvestre gets across to intercept that.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Still goalless at the moment. Meunier. Trossard. Meunier receives it in a wide position. Meunier. Silvestre defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Hazard. And that pass just didn't quite work. Tielemans. And it's De Bruyne. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Well read, nice interception. De Bruyne conjures time and space where few can. He's a sharp little ball. Big chance! And he couldn't finish.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
And it's Messi. Nicely weighted ball. Castagna did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. De Bruyne. Onana. Hazard. Now that looks a decent ball. Mbappe gets into a good position. And it's hoisted clear. Meunier. Onana. Meunier. Onana. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Knocks it into space. Thuram. Lampard, renowned for his long-range shooting. Looking for the run. Hazard. He tries a shot! Meunier. Tielemans. Here's Doku. Now it's to Ketelara. Albert Ferrer kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Silvestre running with the ball. Hazard picks it up out wide. Onana. Tielemans. De Bruyne. Now it's to Ketelara. And that brings the first half to a close. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
And we'd like to inform
Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, at least the defence can look back on a job pretty well done so far, Peter. I think they've squeezed the play quite well and they've been relentless in their pressing. So the energy levels have looked good.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time.
Everyone, please welcome our players.
Away we go again. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Looking to play him in. Pressure coming in from all directions. It's a promising position. De Bruyne. Oh, great leap! Harmlessly behind.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Tielemans. And it's Castagna. Here's Doku. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Tielemans. Meunier. Over to the right flank. Now it's Trossard. That's good play. Pinches it off him. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Messi. He's picked his way through. He's found some space. Can he finish? Big moment! Massive goal! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Spain, after 56 minutes, is number 10, Lionel Messi.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
And he's picked it up out wide. And this is De Bruyne. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Spain have the chance to go the other way. De Bruyne does really well to win the ball there. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. And this is De Bruyne. Real chance! Oh, it's hit the post! Now that is commitment to the cause. Deftly away. It'll be a throw-in. Albert Ferrer. And here's Lampard. Courtois clears. Oh, what has happened here? He is through here. And this is De Bruyne. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And it's Hazard. That has ended up in no man's land. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Albert Ferrer, nicely spread. Space for him to turn and look. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Onana. Mechelen, that's destined for the flank. De Bruyne. Now it's Trossard. Spread to the right.
Belgium really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Trossard. Hazard looking to be a menace in the final third. And they can counter here. Oh, no joy this time. Spain still ahead by the game's only goal. Trossard. Now it's to Ketelara. Played out towards the right wing. Silvestre deals with that comfortably.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
I think we're just about done here. De Bruyne. Sylvestre. And that's a throw. Belgium are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Lukaku getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
And it's Silamakis. De Bruyne. Meunier gets into a good position.
Belgium really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Quality ball. It's a sweeping cross. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. That's that, the end. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Messi claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, a bit of a scrappy affair, not quite a smash and grab, but the more it went on, you felt that this game would be decided by just that one moment.
For information provided by the
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.